Nexus, why are you on a motorcycle and not in an airplane for this Friday's video? Well, I can sum it up for you with 3 items. Alright, so reason number 1, I work a lot. It's hard to coincide my schedule with the availability of the flight instructor. Point number 2, they only have 3 planes on site, so I got to give them 2 weeks notice as to when I'm actually going to be able to come out there to fly. That way they can have a plane reserved for that day and that flight. And point number 3, despite all the daylight videos you guys see, I am, for the majority of my time, nocturnal. And flight classes are during the day. So what inspired this desire to fly? I think it started when my grandfather took me up in a helicopter at the Virginia State Fair. Now I remember when I was younger, I was given an opportunity to be an exchange student. I was going to get to go to Scotland, and somebody from Scotland was coming here. But I was going to have to fly over there, and I was like, no, I am not flying. I just knew that if I got into that aircraft to go over there to Scotland, I was going to die. It was just something that I knew was going to happen in my soul. But it was after that that my grandfather got me in that helicopter. Ever since then, I kind of toyed with the idea of getting my pilot's license. I didn't know whether I was going to get a helicopter license or a plane license, which one would make more sense for my life, which one I'd have more fun with, which one would give me more freedom. And simultaneously, I also wanted a motorcycle license, so we see what happened first. So fast forward a few years, and I'm with a guy from work doing a Rugged Maniac, and after we were done, he said he was going to go skydiving. Well, I'm like, oh yeah? Let's see a bunch of parachutes landing in a field, watching y'all jump out of the plane and make your formations and stuff from the ground. That sounds pretty cool. So I decided to go out there and watch. Well, we're waiting for them to take off, and he's giving me a little tour of the area, showing me what the facility's like and all. And they start asking me if I'm gonna go jump. I'm like, no, I'm not jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. And they're like, well, you can always go up with us. I'm like, what, like ride in the back? And they're like, no, you can ride up in the front. I'm like, what? I get to ride in like the co-pilot seat? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. I got somewhere to be, but let me call and cancel those plans. So, of course, I've made my arrangements and got to where I could get in there. I signed my little waiver and paid my money, and we went up. Now, this is awesome for me because I'm seeing it from the pilot's perspective. We go on up to altitude, get them to the spot where they're going to jump out. They jump out. Well, then we accelerate and we dive hard to get out of their way so that they don't have a plane in their airspace. So I was doing a fair amount of frog swallowing because my ears were popping all the way down. Altitude was changing so fast. You can see them off to the side of the field landing with their parachutes as we were coming in to actually land on the runway. It was a very cool experience, and it was what actually sealed my decision to get a airplane license instead of a helicopter license. And I have some of that footage that I filmed on my cell phone. So since I promised that I'd be up in the sky for this video, here's the footage from that day.
Yeah, I've done it for 3 years now. Sure.